Knowing that we wanted to go from good to great and that personalizing learning for our students is the key to achieving greatness, we tried to be as innovative as possible and include as many elements of personalized learning in our pilot. So we created a rotation model that contains project-based, blended, tech-enabled, and a community time. And this rotation model consists of 2 fifth-grade classes with a total of 53 students, 2 regular ed teachers, and 1 exceptional ed teacher. Since our students will be expected to self-advocate about how they best learn and how they could demonstrate mastery, we started out on day 1 meeting in whole group and as a community time in the lunchroom and being very intentional about teaching, modeling, and practicing what good communication was, what collaboration within our team looked like and sounded like. We were also very intentional about work and modeling goal setting, about learning styles, multiple intelligences, learner profiles, and learning targets. We delved deeper into the standards and depth of knowledge because we wanted our students to build critical thinking skills. And because of all these elements, we also built on what we started last year and were able to hold and continue student-led conferences. In fact, New Hope is also one of the 2 elementary schools in the county participating in the Aspire program, which is a student-led IEP program. We have started those on our team. So during our community time, we bring in community experts to facilitate these elements of personalized learning, including PBL. So for example, Melissa Thomas from our county has presented a depth of knowledge lesson to our students. Our ID3 students get to participate with us at this time. About 4 weeks into the program, we had to stop meeting in the lunchroom for several days because of Grandparents' Day. So we then gave students more opportunities to start putting into practice elements of voice and choice and flexibly choosing by allowing them, based on their needs, if they needed remediation, if they needed to extend their learning, or even go to a quiet work time, either in Miss Berglund's math room or Miss Pritchett's project-based learning room, or in my ELA social studies science room. We were allowing students to choose this, to flexibly choose it. Because this worked so well and students truly were having voice and choice and getting to choose, our community time evolved, and it was a natural transition to just being on Mondays and Fridays, and then the other 3 days students would have that additional voice and choice time. After community time or voice and choice time, depending upon the day, we then transition into a more traditional rotation between our 3 classrooms. We have a math blended tech-enabled class, a project-based ELA science room, and a science, social studies, and ELA room. Key lessons that we've learned from our pilot is, number 1, the pilot has helped us to determine that we want project-based learning as the primary initiative for our school because it makes learning for our students a more authentic experience while incorporating those 21st century skills. In PBL, it lends itself to incorporating tech-enabled, blended. For number 2, our second lesson that we learned is that blended learning is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Our stakeholders, especially our teachers, have learned about our pilot and continue to learn about it because we have been transparent from day 1. We share at faculty meetings, in grade level meetings, in our PL meetings. There were also discussions at leadership and on our professional learning teams. We also have student exhibitions, surveys, and stakeholders can observe our team at any time.